Hi everyone, how are you doing today? So for my recipe today, I'm going to make some Halloween brownies. Of course, I like to make them for Halloween, but you can have them any time of the year. So before I started, I preheated the oven to 350. I greased a 13 by 9 pan and I melted 1 cup of margarine. So to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. Don't worry if you don't catch all the ingredients, I'll have everything in the description below. So I'm going to stir this into the melted margarine until the chocolate chips melt. Just takes a little while. After I bake the brownies, I'm going to make an orange icing to put on top of that. So once it's baked, we have to let it cool so we can put the icing, it doesn't melt everywhere. It's almost there, just takes a minute. Just keep stirring. Chocolate chips melted into the butter. I think that's good. And I have 4 eggs that I've cracked already. I'm just going to beat those a bit. To the chocolate mixture, I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. Stirring that. Get the sugar mixed in really well. Working on my muscles. Looks good. So now we'll add the beaten eggs. Stir that, get it all mixed in. That's good. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla. That's pretty good. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of baking powder. Then I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of cocoa. I like to sift it so you get all the lumps out of it. Makes it easier to mix into the batter. That. use a spatula to get some of the lumps out. So we're going to continue mixing the cocoa. Try not to make too much of a mess. Into the batter to get it all mixed in. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we are going to add 1 cup of flour. Just put a little bit at a time. So we don't want to make a mess. Gently stirring. So if you stir too fast, the flour is going to go everywhere, except in the bowl. Looks pretty good. Clear some of this out of the way. And so I'm going to pour half of the batter into the pan. Half. Spread that around. Cover the bottom. That's good. And then comes the secret peanut butter cups. I'm going to put those spread them around or space them so it covers that. And I'm going to put some walnuts in between the little spaces. To have a nice little surprise in the middle of the brownies. Looks good. Then we're going to finish by putting the rest of the batter on top of everything. Get my spatula, make sure we get everything out. Don't want to miss any of that chocolatey goodness in the bowl. So now we'll spread that on top of everything. Try to cover all of the peanut butter cups. That looks pretty good. I'm going to put them in the oven about 40 to 45 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Then we'll let it cool. And when we come back, we will make the icing. Okay, see you soon. Hi everyone, welcome back. So I baked the brownies for about 40 minutes until a toothpick inserted came out clean. So we're just going to set that aside. I cooled it off so that we can put the icing. So we're going to make the icing. So first of all, I melted half a cup of margarine in the microwave. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of icing sugar. Whisk that around. I'm going to add half a cup of milk. Stir that up. I'm going to add some food coloring to make it an orange color. So just a tiny bit of red. A few more drops of yellow. I'm just going to mix that. It looks pretty orange. You might have noticed I only used half of the milk because the icing sugar seems to soak it up. We don't want it too runny. The good thing is if you add too much milk, you could always add more icing sugar. And if it's too thick, you can add more milk. I think that looks pretty orange. Maybe I'm going to add another drop of yellow just to there. I think that's better. Okay. Bring the brownies back over here. Pour the icing on top. Spread it around. Covered everywhere. And then just to make it look even more, have a Halloween brownie. We'll cover it with some Reese's Pieces. I've got a bowl of those here. Just gonna sprinkle them on top. Let's just keep sprinkling them until you've pretty much filled in all the spaces. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's get a few more. pretty good. There you go, my Halloween brownies. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.